CQ RAYNET. This is G4NRC Golf for November Romeo Charlie. Calling any members of the RAYNET-UK and the international members for the Sunday afternoon digital voice activity net. This net is being live streamed by Graham, myself, G780H, on YouTube, and can be found by searching G780H ham radio on YouTube, and can be viewed live or after the event. Right, okay. We'll start taking check-ins in number order. This is a control net. All stations will go through control. So we'll start in number order with anybody with the figure 8 in their call sign. What they'd like to call in now, please.
Golf 8, Echo Yankee, G8 EEY, and Graham.
G8 EEY, good afternoon to you, Mike. Any other 8s wish to call in? Nothing heard, so we'll move down to the 7s. Any stations with figure 7 in their call, would they like to call in now, please? Okay, G4NRC. And a blip from M7ABO Dave. Perhaps would you like to try again, Dave? M7ABO. Dave, that was very a lot of packing loss on that one, I'm afraid. I know on the WhatsApp chat you said that you will be in and out today, so I'm guessing still some issues with the hotspot. Okay, any other 7s wish to call in? Okay, no more 7s. Let's move down to the 6s. Any station with figure 6 in their call sign you wish to call in now, please?
Golf 6, Papa Delta Echo, Chris in Ipswich. No traffic in and out, please, Graham.
G6BDE, good afternoon, Chris, and noted you're in and out. Is there any other 6s that wish to call in? Okay, nothing heard. let's move down to the fives. Anybody with a figure 5 in their call sign would they like to call in now, please? Nothing heard. Let's move down to the fours. Any stations with the figure 4 in the call would they like to call in now, please?
T4KIL Philip South Sussex. J Trevor Watford.
Hotel Uniform Foxtrot. Phil Dame Valley in and out round.
Okay, we have G4KIL, Philip, G4KUJ, Trevor, and G4HUF, another Phil. Note to join in and out, Phil. Okay, thanks for that. Let's move down to the threes. Any station with figure 3 in that call sign would they like to call in now, please?
Golf 3 Zulu Hotel X-Ray. Ian.
G3HX, so good afternoon to you, Ian. And any other threes would they like to call in now, please? Okay, nothing heard. Let's move on to the twos. Anybody with a figure 2 in their call sign, that does include intermediate call signs as well. Would they like to call in now, please? Okay, nothing heard. Let's move down to the ones. Any stations with figure 1 in their call, would they like to call in now, please? Nothing heard. Okay, let's move on to the zeros. Any station, regardless of regional identifier. We'll start with the G's. With 0, would they like to call in now, please?
Two.
Uh, 20 UCB, Chris. Yeah, got you just about on there. Bit of packet loss. Are you in and out, or are you staying over?
Echo 0 Uniform Charlie Bravo. In and out. In and out. Thank you.
G4NRC. Right, okay, Chris, no problem, in and out. So anybody with any stations with start with the G's, any station with 0 in the call would like to call in now, please.
Golf Whiskey 0, Juliet Lima X-Ray, 2W0JLX, Graham. I thought I'd managed to call in, but perhaps not. I'm in and out today, please. No traffic. Name is Andy, and it's RAYNET Pembrokeshire, over.
GW0 JLX. Yes, good afternoon, Andy. Thanks for calling. Sorry I missed you the first time. Okay, let's move on to the M's. Any M0s? Any M0s with any secondary regional identifier would like to call in now, please.
Mike, Indy Tango Mike, Andy and Cornwall, in and out, Graham.
0 Whiskey X-Ray Golf Shirley, also in Cornwall, in and out. And thank you, Graham, for stepping up to volunteer to do the net this week. Thank you.
MA0, MSO, Philip in Northern Ireland, Graham, and I'll hang about for on traffic.
Okay, we have M0 ITB, Andy, and M0 WXG Shirley, both in and out. Good afternoon to you both, and thanks for calling in. And MI0 MSO Philip over in Northern Ireland. Okay, any more M0s at all?
Mike 0, Mike Coastal Sierra, Drew, West Devon.
M0 NFS, Drew, good afternoon. Thank you for calling in this afternoon. Okay, so anybody that has missed their turn, or regardless of call sign digit, if they want to call in now, please, over. Right, so a call for any international stations that wish to call in to the RAYNET Sunday afternoon activity net. Okay, this is G4NRC with the RAYNET-UK Sunday afternoon digital voice activity net. As said previously, this net is being live streamed on YouTube by myself, Graham, and that can be found on YouTube by searching G798 Ham Radio, where you can find all past broadcasts of the net. Right, Greg is on with us this week, and I don't have any news items, so this may potentially be probably a short net. I trust you all had a nice Christmas and did all the usual things like ate and drank too much, like we all did, and I hope you've got something planned for later on this evening. Right, with that, we will start right at the top of the list. And Mike, G-A-D-E-Y, from G4NRC.
Hi. Just checking. Oh, there we go. I was waiting for the Brandmeister desktop to show me I was happening, so apparently I am. Oh, that's good. Yes, not a bad Christmas. Had a private lunch down the local pub, which was put on just for a few of us, just to make a change. That's quite nice. Weather here, well, cold, dark, damp. Yeah, it's less than 8 degrees, quite low. Pressure at 986 millibars. But the winds have dropped. We've had some 40, 50 mile an hour winds. Nothing like the rest of the country. And with no snow attached, so it's all a bit cold and damp. But yes, a bit more celebrating tonight, I would imagine. Nothing too serious. And nothing coming up from the LRF, although I shouldn't say that. So fingers crossed that things stay inaudible over this the rest of the period. Just seems to be a long time getting things in from the postal side of things, but, well, that's life. From G8EY, over.
G-A-D-E-Y, G4NRC. Okay, Mike, thanks for that, and pleased that you had a good Christmas. We also went down the local pub for a meal on Christmas Eve in the evening, a whole family thing. So there we go. Right, one thing I didn't say was that last week's viewing figures, or no, the week before actually, were 48 views and 11 likes, as the net wasn't streamed last week, which is probably one of the highest. So there we go. Right, G7ABO is in and out, and G6PD is in and out. So it's round to Trevor, G4KUJ from G4NRC.
G4NRC, G4KUJ. I think you've missed G4KIO, Graham, maybe you can put him in on the next transmission. After me. Okay, I think that's everything. Had a good Christmas with the family. In particular, our nearly 7-year-old grandson, who's 7 in a couple of weeks' time or so, which involved a lot of Lego making, so that was all jolly good. Apart from that, fairly quiet, and family coming around again tomorrow afternoon, or tomorrow afternoon rather. Back to you, Graham. NRC, G4KUJ.
G4KUJ, G4NRC. Yeah, thanks for that, Trevor. I'm looking at the log on my phone screen, and the screen went off just as I needed to read it. G4KIL, Philip, I do apologise. You are first on the log. So round to you now, G4KIL, G4NRC.
Yeah, G4 NRC from G4KIL. Thanks again for running the net program. I'm going to one eye on the dashboard here in case it's dropped out. I'm talking into an FM set and going through the crossband. Something I was experimenting with either last week or the week before. This does seem to be working a bit better this week, and I thought last time it might be because I had the hotspot set up both to respond to the RAYNET server talk groups as well as the Brandmeister one, and because effectively it's getting it from both at the same time on receipt. but that didn't seem to have solved it, and I still was initially just getting a burst of audio from people coming in. I seemed to get into it all right, but only a burst of audio coming back. And then I had another thought, and I changed it's got obviously the two channels on the 578, which is how it works on crossband. I went up to switch the master channel, and that seems to solve it, and it seems to be working now, which is rather good. I shall now have to go back perhaps next week or something and see if I put it back on so it is responding to the RAYNET server, whether that still works. But as to why it worked that way, I don't know. But that's good so far. What else have I got to talk about? I did a little bit of it. I was trying to join with the HFnet with the data one on 28th using my laptop to a club flex radio. But I didn't seem to be heard that way. I couldn't hear the other stations directly from the flex radio, but I could hear it through one of the SDRs. But didn't get in. My main challenge with that at the moment is the running the flex radio software and the FLDT on the laptop at the same time. I should be able to put the flex radio which transmit using the CAT connection from the FLDT, and that doesn't seem to work, so I've got something quite right there. On HF terms, because there's HF tomorrow, and there seems to be some debate as well as going to be 2 o'clock or 8 o'clock. Quite right, somebody commented 2 o'clock is the official one, since it's a bank holiday, but some people might prefer the 8 o'clock. I'll probably be on from my home radio or licensed location radio at the 2 o'clock one, but also monitoring via the flex radio at the 8 o'clock tomorrow night. And the only other thing to comment, I suppose, is the AGM's coming up. I think national AGM is coming up. And presumably there are some proxy forms somewhere. I'm pretty sure they're sent out, but I couldn't find them recently. I thought maybe I'd find them on the SharePoint, but I can't see them there either. I'll have a good look around. Right, so much from me, and this only seems to work, because I'm sort of monitoring on another radio. So G4, yes, G4 NRC from G4 Hayout.
G4K, LG, 4NRC returning, guess fine, all that, Mike. Philip, sorry. Yeah, the audio's nice, it's clear, no problems. Bit of an echo, I'm guessing you're monitoring yourself coming out of another hotspot, so just hear an echo in the background. But everything seems to be working fine. As you say, I don't know about the RAYNET proxy forms for the AGM. Perhaps in the next round, Trevor or Mike can chip in with that one if they know. Right, okay. Now, next on the list is G48QF Phil. Now, I'm not sure, Phil. Did you want to go in and out, or do you want to, or not? G48QF G4NRC. This is G4HUF. I've got nothing intelligent to add to the conversation, so I was quite happy to sit here and monitor Graham. So unless you've got something significant you want me to answer, I'll do that. So I'll maintain a listening watch on the net for the time being. G4NRC, G4HUF. G4HUF, G4NRC returning. All right, okay, Phil. No problem. I have nothing specific to pass on. So there we go. Right, round to Ian, G3ZHX. Good afternoon, Ian.
From G3ZHX, good afternoon, Graham and the net, and Happy New Year to all. I don't really have anything to say other than I've checked and the audio is coming through fine on the YouTube channel. Just thought you'd like to know. So back to you, G3ZHX.
G3 Jacks G4 and RC. Okay, thanks for that, Ian. It's always good to know, to be fair, and that the audio is going through fine. I'm still using the SDR Play with SDR Connect and DSP or DSP Plus to decode the audio, so it frees up the radio. Just for interest, everybody, we've had 12 views today on the stream. Currently, we have 5 people viewing, which is all good. There is a bit in the chat. I can't read it on the screen because I'm looking at it on your OBS. Right. So next on the list is MI0MSO for those in Northern Ireland. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Graham, and everybody else on frequency, and Happy New Year to everybody. Just to answer the last question there, that somebody's looking for paperwork. The paperwork for the AGM was sent out on the 28th of November. 28th of November, the wrong time was on it, so the calling notice was sent out on the 3rd as well. We're specifically looking the Paraxi forms, so Tuesday the 28th of November at 8:02. The paperwork should be there to look back through their emails. So, yeah, well, we've done our last event of the year today. So that's us now on relaxation. Our next event's the 3rd of February. I am not available for that. Of course, the AGM next week, which I feel will be over at. But that's all from this side at the moment, Graham. Over.
G4 NRC returning. Yeah, okay, good. Many thanks for that. And noted your last event today for the year. With that, round to Drew, M0MFS. Good afternoon to you, Drew. G4 NRC, M0MFS. Yeah, not really very much to add from this end. A reasonably peaceful Christmas and New Year, nothing planned. But hopefully things will get a little bit more activity in the new year. Really only joyed to hear if there was any more updates for the AGM. I got the original emails and I noticed the address was on the weekly email that went out. So I will see those of you who are going to make hopefully in Bristol next weekend, which probably means I won't be on next weekend's net. Compliments of the season to everybody, and I'll make this my final, although I will monitor to the end from M0MFS. M0MFS G4NRC. Right, okay, Drew, thanks very much. And noted you'll be at the AGM next weekend. I won't be at the AGM next weekend. I don't know about Greg. I don't think he's going, but I'm not sure. So one of us will be doing the next weekend, probably Greg. Excuse me. Right, okay, that brings us to the end of the list. So we'll head back to the top for any finals. To Mike, G80Y, G4NRC.
G4NRC from G8EY. Yes, that was the last bit of information that was sent out on the 28th of the 11th. And the weekly news that comes through has the proxy forms there. I had a quick look online at the website, and it's showing me an arrow 404 on the AGM documentation, so it doesn't appear to be on the website, I'm afraid. Well, Happy New Year to everybody. I won't be able to make the AGM. It's a bit of a long hike especially to get there by 10:30 in the morning. I could have got there by about 2:30 in the afternoon, but only by flying via Amsterdam. And unfortunately, 2:30, I missed everything. But yeah, 73s, and thanks for running the net, Graham, from G8EEY.
G8EY, G4NRC. Yeah, okay, Mike, many thanks for that. And we'll look forward to speaking next year, shall we say. Right, okay, so the next on the list is G4KL, for any finals from G4NRC.
G4 NRC from G4KL. Yeah, all very good there. Thanks for those giving me the pointers on the email with the AGM proxies. Found that and noticed it need to be in by post or email by the 3rd of January, so that'll be email then. So I'll try and get that filled out. I shan't make the AGM directly. I'll be too far to go from here. But hopefully it will go well and go through correctly this time. This is a bit of an aside comment somebody made earlier today to me. Interesting point. If you follow the American date system and put the day after the month, then the numbers are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 today. So there's something interesting. And finally, Happy New Year, everybody. New Year. Well, 73s and I'll sign now. Just listen until the net closes. Thanks for running the background. G4KL now, listening at length.
Okay, thank you, Philip. And round to Trevor, G4KUJ from G4NRC, family finals.
G4NRC, G4KUJ, yes, good afternoon. Happy New Year to everybody on the net. I think Greg, I think I said he won't be at the AGM because he's travelling back from his trip away this week. But whether he's back in time to be on the net, I'm not sure at this time. So it just remains for me to say Happy New Year to everybody. And it'll be around, all be well, should be around next Sunday. And I sent my proxy forms off yesterday, so they're all in. So thanks for running that, Graham, and see you all next week, all being well. G4NRC, G4KJ.
G4KU, G4NRC. Yeah, okay, Trevor, no problem. Right. Round to Ian, G3 ZHX for any finals from G4NRC.
G4NRC, G3ZHX, well, back to me already. No, I don't have anything to add other than thanks for taking the net, Graham, and I may or may not be around next week depending on whether I head off to the AGM or not, a decision I shall take on the day probably. G3ZHX signing.
G3ZHX, G4NRC. Yeah, okay, no problem at all. And let's go down the list, and we're going to Philip MI0 MSO for any finals.
MI0 MS all the time, yeah. No fails, no fails. Thank you for taking the net on fire, hopefully. looking forward to plenty more in the new year. Don't think I'll be available for the net next week. Could bring the hotspot with me and the handheld, but I won't know until that day what I'm going to take. So it's quite flight on in the morning, flight out in the evening, so it could be possible. Okay, same please everyone now, and enjoy the New Year festivities.
Okay, that brings us to the end of the list. So, relatively short net today. It only remains to, for me to wish everybody all the best for the new year. And we will be on the net next week. So, thank you all for tuning in this afternoon. So I'll formally close the net. This is D4 NRC, now closing down and reverting to my normal call sign. I've got 7 November Echo Hotel, and listening briefly.